11. Pretty early for mine.
Yeah, I just woke up at 1.
Ever since quarantine, my nigga been sleeping in. Lovely.
NFL season week 7 is underway on
It's been lovely.
That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, look at the juke. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
When? What time? Oh, damn.
Don't even play your game yet. It was just telling me you gotta sign somebody real quick.
I already started.
Just like your bitch.
On play action, no throw. No escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big
Ernie, you still happy over that answer? So she's still tickling your butt, huh?
Didn't have the greatest field position to start with, and now after this sack, it's way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game.
Oh, you bitch.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
I know you like that, nigga.
This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And he'll find some room
I didn't know you could call you a bitch, nigga. Damn.
It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go.
Wait, shut up. Wait, shut up. Dude. I know you didn't see Boo in hella long, but that don't mean he gonna feel sorry and start feeding your ass, nigga. That nigga drops his Chinese from my nigga.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Dumbass nigga. This nigga would drop the food in the garage like the flight gonna come now. And then he should drop it on the plate. Nigga,
Just punch it out of
nah,
there.
nigga, you missed, nigga. Cause your bitch told me, nigga.
Midfield logo. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
I'm not talking about her, you dumbass.
To start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
My fault, bro. Don't tell me to tell your bitch.
Minshew, 1st and 10.
Oh,
Oh,
man, this just scared the shit out of me, nigga.
First round, Trey Waynes. Defensively, that's
Hey, you see that video?
Coverage as a rookie QB. What lesson can you
Nah, the
learn?
video when that nigga was like,
Understand
he was recording himself and the cop was like blurring him.
and the defense.
He's like, oh shit, guys. Oh shit. And the cops went past him, he said, oh, fool. Oh my God, fool, my fucking ball was like this, fool. I thought they was coming for me, fool. You seen that video?
Nah, no, I didn't see that video. And he was like, did you see that? And that nigga was like, just for that, I gotta get some Modelo's or something like that.
What's the pen at? Why F-Spawn post a post? So it was a letter, right? It was W. And then the next one was like a U. It was like, only niggas would know. Let me know if you know.
It's reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way, just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Green last year had the lowest numbers of his career output-wise, 694 yards, 6 touchdowns. But, of course, there was a reason for that. He was battling a toe injury the second half of the season. And boy, did the Bengals miss his presence. They limped to the finish line, losing 7 of their last 8. They are happy to have him back and healthy. They'll look to throw here. And able to find Green. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
And this was playing good defense. Mixing it up.
He'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Nice little nifty play for him there. You know, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Now!
They'll give it to Mixon. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
You draw quarter. Hey, C6. C6. Go. Ready?
Another try for Mixon. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Hey, Charlie.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
Yeah,
we'll score. Post. Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play.
Here's the higher seed, too. Yeah, that's all he does. Especially when he don't know what to do.
Set 15 line. 15 line. Check 9. Recon, 132 fighter.
They go with Leonard Fournette, 3rd-year back from LSU. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
On the ready.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. He's got his tight end, Oliver. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready? 50. Play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
64. 5.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
5. Ready?
From the gun, Minshew to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. They'll go with a big back Fournette, and this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Leonard Fournette denied on 4th and goal, and the Bengals are going to get the football back.
Check, 59. Blue down.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Mike's 59.
2nd and 3. Open man is Ross, complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. A big play there for the Bengals. 42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Joe Mixon.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, high 7.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Mike's 59. I don't think you got it, son. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'2".
They'll set up a throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now Leonard Fournette. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. That one complete. He finds Sharp. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before half.
Bro, come on, man.
But it brings up 4th down.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Ross on the return. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase
7-0.
But at the same
About to be
time, I don't
halftime.
like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Smooth.
44, Mike, 44. Let's go, D. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
Ready.
They'll drop the throw. And this will be
O-line.
incomplete.
Niners.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning,
Oh, for free
sometimes
agency.
it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Receiver,
They'll try
yep.
again from the
I would say
36
receiver.
on
That's the
2nd
biggest
and
name.
10.
Bullet high. Bang, look at me. Zip, hit it.
Nixon will try the right side. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Let's go.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Mike, 44. Ball. Shift, watch the shift. Watch twist.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Long. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
Jason Peters. Yeah, that's a good pick, too. Because they got some weak feelings at guard and center. Yep. I don't think I'm gonna make it a free agency. I'm only in the 2nd quarter. It's all good. Is there a limit to how many they can pick up at a time? Damn, it's a wrap for me. I got the Cardinals. They ain't got no O-line. Yeah.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And that's going to leave them with just one.
If you already know who you want to go for, just go to that player, click sign,
we'll be back.
And then just wait at the yes or no. That's how I got clowny. Yeah, boy.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
That's how you do it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. but typically halftime locker rooms are a lot more.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Everson Griffin able to run him down for a loss of a yard. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one, because right now, this has not been his game.
Another try after the first down sack. Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun is Minshew. He's got it complete to Thompson.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have?
He said, kick me. The Jags? Alright, fine by me. Damn. Should I let him go for it? It's only 4th and inches. I'll let him go for it. Whatever. I was gonna just kick him in and go into free agency. It's all good. I let him go for it.
You know what I would do here?
Damn. You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
He said kick me.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
General West. Get it.
They'll try and throw for it here.
That's what you get for going for it, you idiot.
Intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
I hope this dude quits. Let me get the dub and go to free agency.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football. But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Slam. Hey, exit.
2nd and 1. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Down. 30 base.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Go. Hey, Zoo.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah.
Oh, tell him to delay free agency then, since everybody breaking the rules.
Taken down at the 29. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Go. 60 outlaw.
Let's make
Haywood.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Mike, check. 59. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here.
Bravo.
Check.
Hit it.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
This is the same problem we had yesterday. That's the rules.
Go.
Mike 5'9".
Check Mike.
2nd and 4. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game from both teams, and there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Hey, Charlie. Snap.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
That's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
Back to throw here toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage.
What's his name released?
Tight, unable to find anyone open.
Whoever signed, whatchamacallit?
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Here's a run with Mixon, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Does Mobster? He can't even do it.
The kick by Bryant is good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away.
Go, go, go. Did you get him? What'd you get?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards
Who's
yet.
Nelson?
And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, box truck. 5.
Here's Minshew. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I got one. Hey, Echo. Ready?
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A pass there complete to Westbrook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Minshew, 1st and 10. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
50, play. Protein spill.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Hey, wahoo!
On 4th down, Minshew. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 15. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey. Hey, Delta. Big River.
Once again, they run with Mixon. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
I don't like how slow Greenlaw is, so I try to get rid of him and then get a faster linebacker free agency.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, exit.
59 mark, check, 59. Tighten up. Pull it together.
Get it.
He'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Set. 60 or.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Hey, zoom.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
17-0.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf.
Come on, D.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 5-9.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. Finding some room at midfield. He completes it to Boyd. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll look to throw here. Green brings it in. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Oh, he got booted?
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
General West.
Kill.
Bravo.
Mike, check. 59.
Stay with your man.
Mike's 59.
Hey.
59.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Tight left. 4 down. Check.
Go. Yep.
59, Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Check. 59, Mike.
Check, go.
Looking to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line.
Oh, I remember I backed out of that
trade.
trade.
Yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down.
No, I'm about to get
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Mixon running right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Back to Mixon on first down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
Ready, break.
Check. 59.
Brickstone, travel. Hey, Charlie.
Watch out.
Go.
2nd and 11. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
What happened? Bosa.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. They haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10, and he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and
10. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Caught here by Conley. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Damn, I got to go see what crumbs I could pick up from free agency now.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest